Hey and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's begin with our daily news.
Sky Sport pundit cannot believe that Eddie Nketiah wants to leave Arsenal this summer. Sky Sports pundit Graham Souness was really impressed with Arsenal star Eddie Nketiah against West Ham United yesterday. The young Englishman started the season as the Gunners' third-choice centre-forward. He was behind Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexandre Lacazette in the pecking order, but things have changed over the last few weeks. Nketiah was given a start against Southampton after Lacazette missed the game due to COVID-19. The £45,000 a week Hale End graduate didn't have a great game against the Saints, but he scored a brace against Chelsea in the following game and has been brilliant since. Souness was blown away by Nketiah's display against West Ham, and he just can't believe that the forward's out of contract this summer and wants to leave Arsenal. Speaking on Sky Sports after the game, Souness said, "Arsenal were a good team today. Nketiah, I thought, was the best player on the pitch today. He was always threatening. He had a couple of shots when he came in with his right foot, made the goalkeeper work. He always wants to run forward for the ball. That stretches the defenders, becomes ideal for a midfield player. His contract's about to run out. I'm amazed with that, I really am. He will not be short of teams wanting him. He was a threat throughout. I really like him. I thought, today, he was fabulous." Nketiah revealed on the Beautiful Game podcast last month that Arsenal have offered him a new deal. However, he suggested that he wants out as he's desperate for regular game time. It is looking increasingly likely that Nketiah will leave Arsenal for free at the end of the season, which is a shame as he has shown over the last few weeks he's more than good enough to play in the Premier League. It will be interesting to see where Nketiah will end up if he leaves Arsenal this summer. A number of Premier League sides will likely make a move for him, maybe even West Ham, who could really do with a player like him. Arteta lauds Arsenal defender Rob Holding for West Ham display. Arsenal manager, Mikel Arteta, was full of praise for his side after they beat West Ham, and he singled out Rob Holding for praise. Holding was thrust into the starting 11 with Ben White out with injury. And as usual, Holding didn't let his manager down as he produced a solid display, capped off by getting the opening goal. Despite not always being a regular, the former Bolton man has become a popular figure among the Arsenal players and fans. Indeed, it was evident when he scored just how happy his teammates were for him. And Arteta, speaking after the game, wanted to single out Holding for praise. "You have to find a way to win all the time to win, forcing mistakes, being brilliant, digging in, clean sheets. I am really happy, especially for Rob Holding as he hasn't played the amount of minutes he deserves. He was man of the match today. He is always there when we need him," Arteta told Sky quotes via the BBC. Holding will be hoping to play a key role for the Gunners between now and the end of the season. With White out, his role might be even more important than ever. He might not be the most talented individual in this Arsenal team, but every squad needs players like Rob Holding. He goes under the radar, never seems to kick up a fuss, and then when he's called upon, he delivers. Arteta is right to praise Holding here. Indeed, should White's injury be a nasty one, then Arteta will need his squad players more than ever. The run-in is tighter than ever, and players like Holding might just hold the key for Arsenal. Arsenal manager Arteta praises Gabriel character growth this season. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta was delighted with centre-half Gabriel during their 2-1 win over West Ham United. Not only did the Brazilian put in an assured display in defence, but he also scored the winner for the Gunners. His goal meant that Arsenal went back into fourth spot in the Premier League, 2 points ahead of rivals Tottenham, who still have to play title contenders Liverpool. On Gabriel, Arteta stated post-game, "I think he has grown so much, especially as a character. Obviously his English is better, the way he is presenting himself, the respect that he earned around the boys. Those performances have been really consistent throughout the season, defending and now scoring really important goals for us, which is an add-on that you hope to have in your centre defenders, but it's easy to find." Arsenal loanee William Saliba talks up future exit. Arsenal loanee William Saliba has claimed that he could be returning to Marseille after his loan spell ends this summer. The defender has spent 30 months of his 3 years since joining the Gunners out on loan elsewhere, and he continues to wait for his senior debut for the club. He has enjoyed playing as a key player for all of Saint-Étienne, Nice and Marseille during his loans however, and many Arsenal fans are crying out for him to get his chance at the Emirates also. With Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White forming a strong partnership this season, his chances of displacing either of those at the head of the selection appears unlikely however, although a possible return to the Champions League would increase the need for rotation which could give us the ideal timing to bring him into the playing squad, but he sounds as though he is open to returning to Marseille. William Saliba tells Prime Video, "My wish is to finish the season well, to leave on a good note in case I don't come back. It would be my pleasure to come back no matter what. It's not as if I know I'm not going to come back, it's Marseille, it's my club. I really feel as though a return to the Champions League will finally secure his return to the Emirates to make his long-awaited senior debut, but Europa League football may not quite cut it. I'm not sure he would be happy to commit to playing as backup, or with being limited to cup competitions and the Europa League, especially after playing almost every minute for his current on-loan side in the French division, especially as he looks set to seal their place in the CL for next season also. Personally, if we are to allow him to go out on another loan, a new contract should be signed first in order to protect our investment, but I'm hoping we are going to seal our place in the Champions League and that he will be happy to fight for his role at the Emirates next season." Arsenal emerging as favourites for Napoli striker Victor Asimhan. Arsenal are emerging as favourites for Napoli striker Victor Asimhan. La Gazzetta dello Sport says Arsenal are leading the race to sign Asimhan this summer, according to reports in Italy, but it could set the Gunners back £84 million. Arsenal have been looking at Asimhan for many months, they claim, after letting Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang go to Barcelona for free and being left with just 2 senior forwards. The North London outfit had been assessing talent from Serie A in January, keen on a move for Fiorentina's Serbian striker Dusan Vlahovic before being beaten to his signature by Juventus, and have now turned their attentions to Asimhan, it says. In fact, Asimhan is even more alluring for Arsenal than Vlahovic given his physicality and athleticism, attributes that the club are looking for in a new striker. However, Arsenal may balk at Napoli's price tag for the Nigerian, with the club reportedly set to hold out for a huge €100 million £84 million. Club to accept £50 million plus transfer offers for Man United and Arsenal target. Everton will reportedly accept transfer offers of around £50 million or more for Richarlison this summer, following recent links with Manchester United and Arsenal. The Brazil international has had another impressive season in the Premier League, though it's come while Everton have struggled as a whole, with Frank Lampard's side in a relegation battle as we approach the final few games of the campaign. Richarlison will surely feel he can do better than this, and it seems Everton won't necessarily fight too hard to keep him, with Football Insider claiming they'll let him go for offers in the region of £50 million. Caught Offside understands that Man United hold an interest in the 24-year-old, while he's also been mentioned as a possible target for Arsenal by Planet Sport in recent times. While we're sure fans of both of these clubs would warmly welcome a signing like Richarlison, he's probably needed more at Arsenal right now. The Gunners need a versatile attacker to come in to replace both Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who left in January, and Nicolas Pepe, who has been poor at the Emirates Stadium and who surely won't be around for much longer. Richarlison can operate centrally and out wide, so ticks all the boxes for Arsenal, whereas United surely need more of an out-and-out centre-forward. Arsenal receive boost in their bid to bring former player back. Arsenal has been handed a boost in their bid to bring Serge Gnabry back to the club at the end of this season. The attacker struggled to make an impact at the Emirates when he was in London, but he has become a global superstar at Bayern Munich. He has now won every club football competition he can get his hands on at the German club, and they want him to stay. However, it seems he wants to try a new adventure, and the Sun claims he has rejected offers of a contract extension from the German champions. They have offered to double his current wages, yet he is still reluctant to accept their bid and commit his future. This is a major boost to Arsenal's chances of bringing him back to London, and they can start speaking to the former West Brom loanee now. Gnabry is a player that should never have left Arsenal if you consider the impact he is making at Bayern now. However, there is no guarantee that he would have been this good if he remained at the Emirates. Now that we have a second chance to have him in our books, we need to take it with both hands. It is not clear why Gnabry has been rejecting Bayern's contract offer, but if it is because he wants to change clubs, he would have many suitors. We also need to be prepared to offer him as much money as he has rejected or even more to win the race for his signature.
I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.